day, I need to know that we can laugh together.
Yeah, of course.
That we can be friends.
We will get there.
Wait.
That's one of your non-negotiables.
Yes,
okay, we'll get there.
yes.
But obviously, like, you're saying that obviously, like, your view about relationships, going into relationships, it is obviously influenced in a positive way by your parents.
Yes, honestly.
Whereas me, it's not. So, like, and I feel like that's why, in a sense, when you talk about guys that you've dated and, like, you know, guys that you've been in a relationship with and how they've kind of worked out and how they've treated you, right? When I think about it, I'm like, oh my God, like, you have very good luck when it comes to that, right? In my eyes, from my standpoint, it would look like that.
I've been lucky with people.
Exactly,
honestly.
Exactly.
I learn everything from anyone now.
Exactly. You've had guys, like, really go out for you, right? I haven't had guys go out for me. Like, the most the guys done is, like, bring me food shopping or, like, take me out on a date or, like, go cinema. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? But, like, it's not consistent.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? Okay. There's no consistency. And I will believe that because of my influence, like, my mum and dad broke up when I was 6, right? Yeah. My mum dated, okay, cool. But, like, that was outside of our home. Do you understand what I mean? It wasn't really like, that's your stepdad, he's around, until I got to 15, okay? So by the time I got to 15, my perspective on men itself was very tarnished because obviously growing up I was abused, you know?
Yeah, I know.
And then obviously my dad left when I was 6. So my heart was completely broken, right? So I didn't have a positive idea. Yeah, I didn't have a positive idea of relationships or whatever. Like, my first boyfriend broke my heart. He cheated on me. This was my first ever love. So growing up with that in my mind, it was like, men just want to use me. Men don't see me for me.
Sexualize you.
So it was a mental thing. So it's everything
trauma,
it's the trauma, right?
Yeah.
Well, I was attracting that.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand? This is what I'm trying to say. You grew up in an environment where both your parents were together and in a loving relationship. Irrespective of whatever was going on, you saw them. So in your eyes, your idea is that this is how love is supposed to look like, right?
Yeah, they get to the end together.
Do you understand? So there's some things that you know you're not going to tolerate because your mother didn't tolerate it, and there's some things that you are going to tolerate. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas with me, I didn't have that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You didn't have that dynamic.
I didn't have that dynamic.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say. So for me, there was a negative influence.
So you had to learn it by
I had to learn it by myself. As I go. So I learned the hard way. And I feel like because of that now, that's what has led me into obviously being made a single mother twice. Right? Yeah. And like, because I've gone in, I will always say that I've go into my situations with men with an open heart. If they decide to fuck me over, that just shows the character and their own heart. There's nothing, I have no control over that. Do you understand what I mean? You go into a situation in a hope that this is going to work out. You have those conversations, you talk, and they tell you that, you're on the same page or whatever, but then obviously things change very quickly when you do something that they don't like.
Yeah, and I feel like guys have better boundaries than women, you know? They have this idea and they stick to their idea. They're not very forgiving or move away from their thoughts or the way they get us to be. Which for me it's funny because...
Do you have stronger boundaries now that you're a mother?
Yes.
Would you say?
But I grew up, because obviously I became a mother very early on. So I learned after a while, after different dating scenes, that, okay, I need to start grow my boundaries. Like, I need to start setting them up.
Yeah.
Okay? I am valuable. I am strong. I am independent. I am beautiful. And I deserve more. So it's something that I'm still working on. I can't tell you that I'm completely there, okay? But now, even because I see my son growing up, and obviously I want to be the best role model, and I want to bring people that we influence him positively, no matter what.
Period,
so, okay? So now, I'm setting more boundaries. Like now, if my spirit is not connected, I'm not going away with that.
But how do you feel, how do you stop guilt from creeping in when you're prioritizing yourself? Like, this is about motherhood now.
Okay.
So, like, how do you stop that guilt?
Because if I don't prioritize myself, I'm not mentally okay and emotionally stable, how can my son be emotionally stable and mentally okay? I need to take care of myself because I'm the one bringing me up.
Absolutely.
So if I'm not stable, he sees me crying, and he sees me like, I'm looking tattered, I'm looking rough, he's not gonna know that it's important, even him as a boy, to look after himself. My son is gonna learn that, okay, I come first. I'm gonna look after myself, and then I'm gonna look after everyone else.
Because children see everything. And I feel like I really hope that our videos do reach the right mothers and the right women, because I feel like they could definitely do with hearing our like uplifting like energy, and like even our advice and the things that we talk about, and like what we're actually saying to them, like especially in this segment now of the podcast, is that like it is very important that you prioritize yourself. It is very important that you look after yourself, because like she rightly said, like your children see everything, right? And like you don't want what has made you stumble, made you stay down, made you stagnant, made you struggle, mental health, financial issues, you understand what I'm saying? No ambition, no stability. You don't want that to also be for them as well, because the children learn from us.
Exactly. So that's why you have to,
we're their first point of contact when it comes to life.
I saw a video the other day on TikTok, and she was saying, I'm not a baby mama, I am the main character of my son's life.
Period.
I take him to school, I bring him back, I make sure that he has eaten, he has new clothes, he has shoes, he has everything. I do not have days off. Okay, I'm the parent 24 hours on 7. Like that doesn't stop. And I think the right person, to check out when it comes to single moms' lifestyle and attitude is Abimola. She's on TikTok. I don't know if you ever come across her videos. You need to watch her. She's so inspiring. She's the mother of 4. Okay, single mom of 4.
She's black girl.
She's black. Nigerian.
I know her.
She has a tattoo all over her arm. She's
I
a
know
gym
her.
girl. Yeah, like
we used to follow each other.
Are you serious? Shout out to everyone. I love you.
She came to the Page Lounge.
Where?
And I saw her. I was working that night, and I saw her, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!
Oh my god! I'm gonna die."
She was like, "Oh, she's so beautiful." And then I learned that she was a friend of a friend. Okay. So when I went out for my friend's birthday, she was there, and we was all like partying together.
Like you see, her body looks
yeah, she goes gym 24/7. Yeah.
But you have to take care of yourself, no matter what. Like my son knows that. Okay, school time, the week is for you, darling. I'm gonna take some couple of weekends for me to just be in peace. Okay, to read some nice book, get some wine, just get baths done, just skincare.
You have to. It's important.
I need that. My nails done.
Like I'm actually the ambassador when it comes to that type of stuff. Like all throughout my children's life, I feel like early life for the kids. Yeah, and I'm talking about when maybe Malachi was like 6, right? Because Naraya might have been like 2 or 3 at the time. Like it was difficult. I was struggling financially, so both my children's fathers have never supported my kids in any way, shape or form. Yes, I can take one for child support, but life has been really tough, so I haven't really focused on doing that, to be honest. I have attempted to do that for my daughter's father, but he's not in the country, so unfortunately UK obviously child maintenance can't chase him for the finances. But it was hard to the point where like the kids, like Naraya didn't really have clothes like that. Like I would buy myself one pair of shoes, and like, you know, I was working, I was paying my own rent and whatnot, and I was still trying to manage the kids. But I made sure I was going to the gym. I made sure I was going to the gym. I was me having a bubble bath is like my way to kind of like unwind. That's my form of self-love. Having a bubble bath, setting the candles, burning some incense. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Like getting a bottle of wine. Well for myself, that's like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like that is something that I have to do. Like it's a ritual just to uplift myself, make myself feel good. If not, then like if you don't set those routines for yourself to look after yourself, you will actually spiral into depression, into like you're just gonna burn yourself out. Like even the kids, put them to bed early and just have that moment to just Netflix and chill with yourself. Buy yourself some chocolates, buy yourself some flowers. This is something that I do, and it's an act of self-love. Even just to go do shopping by myself. Please, if somebody can come and have the kids so I can just go do shopping by myself, come and have the kids. Not everyone has a great support system. I hear that. But I really admonish you to connect with your local church. If you have one, to connect with your local church, because fellowship can really help when it comes to supporting single mothers. And I'm dead ass. My church, when I was in Liverpool, I was going to Winners. I've been going to Winners since before Malachi was born.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you've been
from
a
Liverpool.
Winners girl.
Yeah, I've been a Winners girl from then. And like after I had Malachi, they literally became my rock. Like they supported me. They did me a surprise baby shower when I was pregnant with Naraya. Like I'm dead ass. They my church, Winners Chapel, Liverpool, threw me a surprise baby shower, girl. I didn't even have no idea. I got to the house and literally everyone was there. All my church friends were there. They baked cake. They baked cupcakes for me, and like they did jollof rice, everything, and it was so adorable. And they did that for me. They bought me clothes for Naraya. Like they helped me out with Malachi. Malachi's done his birthdays at church sometimes. Yeah, like my church family in Liverpool were literally like my family. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. Like when it comes to church is great for fellowship. Do you understand? Have a community, especially if you feel alone, if you're lonely, if you feel lost, if you don't have that support system, church can be your support system. And if you go to a good church, they will ride or die for you, mate. They will rather, and they were most of my support system while I was in Liverpool.
One thing I will say as well, a big shout out, is to try to connect with other parents as well.
Like
when you can drop your son or your daughter, like just try to speak to them. Try to get I don't know. I know it's hard. Sometimes
I feel like I was just gonna say, like, I feel like it depends. Like some areas is different. I feel like just be mindful because like it's not everyone you want to invite into your life.
Obviously, like if you know that your son plays with someone, and they're very close to a particular child. Of course.
Of course.
With that child.
Because like I feel like it's hard. Obviously, it's harder now as an adult to make friends. Because when I first moved back to Kent, because I grew up in Kent, right, guys? So I moved to Kent when I was 15, and then I moved to Liverpool when I was like 20. But I was always traveling to go and see my friends at uni that was going to uni in Liverpool, like my best friend. So I fell in love with the city, ended up moving down there, and then I'd been there for 10 years, and then I moved back to Kent. I think it was 2018, end of 2018. And then, so when I moved back, obviously, I didn't have anyone really. It was really hard. I forgot the point I was making now. What was I saying?
About connecting with other parents.
So I wanted to make friends with the mums at Naraya's and Malachi's school at the time. And at first it was great. But then like, I discovered that actually, it was a bit weird because it went a bit weird afterwards.
Okay.
But at the same time, I am actually supported by a lot of the mums. We may not talk on the phone every single day.
No, obviously not.
We may not talk on the phone every single day, but I feel like over the years now, let's say like it's been 7 years now.
They know you.
I was just gonna say,
She sounds so British when she talks. I'm like, Madam, where's your Nigerian accent? Why are you sounding like a white Karen?
In my area, I am the local celebrity in my area, okay? And I am Little Miss Popular in my area. I know literally everyone, okay? So like, if I want to go chill, I can go chill with whoever. Do you understand? I just got to give them a ring and I've got all their numbers and things like that. Like, but there's other mums that I've tried to connect with, but they want to keep you at a distance. So you just got to kind of know who you can and who you can't.
Match the energy.
Do you know what I'm saying to you? But like, definitely connect. Build a small community around yourself. What was you going to say? Go on.
Like, try to match the energy and the spirit. I'm not saying that everyone is you can notice that. So if that person energy is a 4, try to make your own a little bit less. Maybe not make it a 10, make it an 8. Okay? And if you see that it's not matching, keep on stepping. Move to the next person. There are too many. How many kids are in school? Please. How many parents come to pick them? It's not everyone, but you're going to find your small creek, a small clay that will make you love it. Actually,
literally, like
for me in London it was very different. I find like everyone is not London. Everyone was quite friendly. To be honest, so with a lot of play.
Do you have to heal like from anything before you feel ready to go and date again? Like, do you feel like you've been putting in that work? Yeah.
Like lately, especially now in this moment, I've been doing a lot of self-love. I feel like when they say love yourself first before you start dating, that's true. You need to be stable on your own first, emotionally stable, be in peace before you can actually date someone else.
I agree.
Honestly. So you need to do the healing.
I think for somebody to even love you the way you want to be loved, that can never be.
No,
It can never be. For somebody to love you the way you want to be loved, that can never happen because you love you.
Yeah.
That person is not you, so they can't love you how you love you. So you have, and in order for you to show somebody and teach somebody how you want to be loved, they have to see how you love yourself.
If you see it, this girl treat herself like this. I need to match this.
Okay.
You understand? Like,
okay.
Can't do less.
Okay.
And if they see that, okay, no what? Some guys will actually respect of themselves. If they see that they can't match that,
they will remove themselves.
Jelly.
They're
just removing themselves.
My friends.
So respect yourself. Especially when I just came to London, I just left Jason's dad and everything. And funny enough, that was more a choice. Because I just wanted, as I say, my son to have a good role model. Okay. And when I left there, I wasn't ready to date at all for a few years. For 2 years, I just knew that my mind wasn't there. I need to sort myself out. I need to get my papers done. I got my son to
you gotta get your priorities straight.
My work, a job, a stable job.
Yeah, and I feel like it's so important as a single mother to have your shit together.
Nobody can come and tell you nonsense.
No one can tell you nothing. And that's one thing I can concur to. Like, as a single mother myself, ain't nobody finna tell me nothing. Because they know me, Zion, yeah, she's a boss and like she's got her shit together.
I'm that bitch.
People respect me because of how they see me as a mother. People respect me because of how I carry myself, how I will look after myself. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Like,
that's what I thought the first time I saw you. When you told me you were a parent as well, I was like, oh my God, I can get this. I call her, Madam, I know how to do everything. There's nothing that this girl doesn't know how to do. And she makes me feel like I'm being lazy. She likes kind of squeal. But my skills to be funny and cute. I'm so sorry, that's the scale. But she really knows how to do everything. I'm like, girl, this is awesome.
Yeah, but remember, I'm a lot older than you. So obviously, like, I have a lot more experience, you understand, in life. Like, you at your age, I had Malachi at 25, you understand? And like, so obviously, I did have my mum in the early days for like 2 months, but then after it was just me and him. But I feel like naturally, as a young adult, I've always had my shit. Like, I know how to do stuff. Like,
I think because
all my
of
friends,
the way you said before of how your parents, like your
yeah,
dad
like
and
I've had
the way
to
you
grow up really quickly.
You have to learn to do your
because
shit by
like
yourself
my mum was a
quickly.
single mum, so I had to grow up fast, right?
Yeah.
And like I had to learn how to do things on my own. Nobody really taught. My mum helped me out with stuff, but like I had to learn a lot of stuff by myself at the same time. And like I was the friend that like will do everyone's makeup. I'll be the one styling everyone's hair. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like I'm the one that'll be cooking. Everyone's coming to my house. You get like I'm the mummy.
Yeah, you're the mommy of the.
Yeah, I'm
because you have to grow up, be like that.
Yeah,
and I feel like Jason will actually have to do the same. Yeah, I think he knows that, so he try to be as much independent as he can.
Yeah, but with Jason, he's still young. You understand? Yeah. So like, do stuff for him as well.
The minimum, the bare minimum.
This girl. Anyways, your child though, I can't tell you how to raise your boy.
I'm just saying, but look at how she grew up well, huh?
Yeah,
by being independent.
But I will always say, I've always said it, like, even though my mum was a single mother, and now I've turned out a diamond. Okay, cool. But I feel like half of the things that I went through, it could have been different. It could have been avoided, babe. It could have been avoided. Like, I'm telling you, like, by now I should have gone so far with my life. I would have been by now I would have been a qualified midwife. Because that was what I wanted to do.
Oh, okay.
I fell pregnant with Naraya, but because of making stupid decisions, following my heart, falling in love with the wrong person, not having my dad in my life, looking for love in all the wrong places, dealing with the trauma that I was dealing with. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Like, not feeling heard or seen by my family, not feeling understood by my family, wanting to run away from them to just live my life in Liverpool and just do my own thing. Do you get what I'm saying to you? And just be wild. Like, strict parents raise reckless kids. Basically, like, and that happens a lot in Indian cultures. You understand? Like, their parents are really strict, but their kids are outside doing the most. Like, they're doing the most, honestly, and they really do. Do you understand? So obviously, that's how it kind of was for me. So now I'm in my late 30s now, and it's like I'm living out. I'm living out my youth, right?
But look at you like that. You have the freedom now because you did everything before. You could actually say, no, I'm going on holiday.
Yeah. What's something like, what did motherhood teach you about your self-worth? What would you say?
What the mother would teach me about myself, what? I learned that I am one of the most resilient people that actually exist.
Yeah.
Okay, still working on the patience. That's something I'm growing because I was someone so patience. Let's say short of patience, but I've learned that. I've learned how to calm my thoughts. I've learned how to be looking after someone else. I used to be a daddy's girl. Daddy, I'm talking about the girl doesn't wash her own plates. None of that. I learned how to cook when I came to London. I'm never gonna lie about it. I just learned how to cook now. Like, yeah, I didn't do none of that when I was in Italy. So being a parent taught me how to do your shit by yourself. Darling, now you have to do your things. Okay, you're grown up now.
Yeah.
Daddy's girl doesn't, soft life, daddy's girl doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Now you have to cater for someone else and live for someone else.
Yeah.
So that's what it taught me.
Yeah, I would agree.
Resilience and
my motherhood taught me that I'm self-resilient. I'm a very resilient woman. Motherhood taught me that I'm strong. I don't take no bullshit from no one. It's taught me that like I need to protect my peace, especially.
That's what I'm learning.
That's what my motherhood has really taught me, that my peace is like gold. Because if you go into a relationship with a man and that relationship could either be toxic or that relationship could not work out in the way that you wanted it to, you're still going to be upset. You're going to be heartbroken. And if you're down in the dumps, depressed, like, how are you going to be there for the kids? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not going to be present for your children.
One thing I like to say, even if you're having a bad day, mothers, you don't have time to be bad or sad.
No, not anymore.
Hey, so people waiting for you to have lunch and dinner.
I'm telling you, I will be doing Cry Me a River.
You will cry for 2 seconds, clean it and go.
I was doing Cry Me a River for long. I will be done.
You don't have time
oh
to
my
be
God.
sad. They will not allow you these kids
Whereas
to be
now,
sad.
I'm like, do you know what? Like, not even now. I'd say like within the last 4 years, I've decided that I'm not going to wear my heart on my sleeve anymore. I'm going to wear my heart really close to my chest. I literally guard my heart. It's almost like I became numb to like the idea of love and relationships. And like, but I had to do that in order for me to be able to protect myself and to bounce back. You know, like if a breakup happens, okay, it's what it is. Like, and I had to learn, it was also through self-love that I learned that, you know what, if a guy decides to leave, that's not me. That's on him. Whatever he chooses to do or chooses to leave, it does not equate my self-worth. It doesn't define my self-worth at the end of the day, because it's his loss, because I know that I'm a good woman. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I know I was needy in the past. Like, I was paranoid in the past. I was constantly texting and things like that. Okay. Not giving time to breathe and like giving them days or whatever. But at the same time, for the right guy, that's okay.
Exactly.
And for the wrong guy, it's not okay. But I had to learn who it would be right for and who wasn't be right for. Whereas now, guys would think that I don't like them because I'm not reaching out to them or I'm not checking on them or whatever. But I'll only check on them
if you check on me.
If you check on me,
aura for aura.
And if it's consistent, like
I
will stand by. He has to text me first. He has to call me first. Like, do you understand what I'm saying to you? Like,
yes.
If I don't speak to you for like 4 days and you haven't, I'm not calling you, because if you can go 4 days without talking to me, why should I call you, please?
I hear that.
Because you know that I'm around.
I hear that.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I was about to say
I'm gonna do my thing. Like, ladies, you need to just focus on what you're doing. Don't be chasing no guy for nothing. I swear down dead. I don't want to catch none of you lot chasing texts and I'm checking down no man's phone. You understand what I'm saying? To understand that you are the prize and let him come to you. Like, know your self-worth and let him be coming to you. Do you get it? Don't be texting down his phone. Obviously, if he's texting you one day, you guys are talking the next day, and then you don't speak the next day, and then about the third day, you might want to pop him a message and be like, hey, how are you? I hope you're good. If nigga don't text you back or call you back by the evening, bitch, you better put that fucking phone down.
Darling, block, delete. I'm joking. Not block immediately.
You better put that phone down and let that guy, don't even let him be the one to message you, because he's seen your message and he's seen that you're seeing your missed calls. So why are you running him down?
If you tell him, check on you and he's not like responsive, sorry.
You look desperate.
Sorry,
You look desperate. You ain't no desperate hoes. We ain't raising no desperate bitches out here. You understand? So yeah, I was gonna say, ask me a question and then we'll do it back.
Okay.
But I need a break. I'm on a vape.